Hello everybody, Tyrone the Guy 3 here. Now, a couple of things. I understand that I've been gone for exactly almost a month, so about 3 weeks. And in my absence, a lot of things have gone down. Personally, I thought that my YouTube channel subscription account would go down due to the lack of uploads that had been going on through the time. However, I come to see that my subscription account actually rose to the point where it was $9.95 when I came back on the YouTube. So I figured I'd go ahead and do my 2 reviews, and overnight I wake up and find today that I've reached 1K. I finally reached 1,000 subscribers. I gotta tell you guys, I never thought that I would make it this far. I really didn't. If you asked me some years ago, do you see your YouTube channel making 1,000 subscribers, I would tell you, really? Because I never imagined that my channel would make it this far based on like the content that's been on it as well as the videos that I make. I mean, at this point I figured a lot of the videos I make were more or less for my own enjoyment and just because I liked making videos and editing graphics and making art design as well as editing the videos with special effects. So I never imagined that 1,000 people would wake up in the morning and wonder exactly what videos is he gonna post today. This is truly an honor, and I really want to thank every last one of you guys for your support. I understand a lot of videos that I've done have received very positive and negative critiques and criticisms, and I just want to thank you for each and every one of them. I've learned from each of my experiences. The videos I've had problems with, I've fixed. I can just imagine how my YouTube channel was at the beginning when I was doing very horrible podcast reviews of video games. And now it's come to this. It's come to me reviewing like anime and giving my thoughts on several different things and video game content and reveals and trailers and partnering up with Insane Game Freak, having a partnership with KG Prestige, Dean, and the Chornick, and having us all form a team that reviews Pokemon X and Y episodes on weekly, as well as several discussion videos and even commentaries on several of the episodes and a lot of specials that we've done and discussions we've talked about. So I'm really excited to have made it this far, and I really hope that I can go farther. Again, I will stress this, however, I really don't care about the subs count because the sub numbers aren't what I made my YouTube channel for. I made this channel specifically for the enjoyment of expressing my feelings towards anime as well as expressing my feelings towards video games and several, nerd-like content, the stuff that you all are into and the stuff that I'm into as well. So this channel's been around for probably 5 years. I think probably even longer than that, and it's been on the sole purpose of me just expressing my love for anime as well as my love for video games and several different other things that I would like to talk about with you guys. And I want to hear you all's opinions and emotions and commentary and maybe reply videos on what you feel about these things as well. So I appreciate working with each and every one of you because this isn't just my 1,000 subscribers, you guys. This isn't just a victory for me. This is a victory for each and every one of you all who have supported me, not just on YouTube, but also on Twitter. And I will be revealing a lot of things in this video because you're wondering, well, why is this video 35 minutes long? Well, I'm calling this video the T3 Direct Conference. Now, yes, it's an obvious parody of the E3 Direct Conference that Nintendo sends every summer, as well as several other video gaming companies. But I decided to go ahead and make a parody of it because I want to go ahead and reveal a lot of things that are going on for this channel for several reasons. One, I've been missing for a long time. And what do you all think I've been doing while I've been gone? Nothing? No. I've been doing some serious brainstorming on what I should do for this channel in order to make it better. Since I have 1,000 subscribers, that's good, but I definitely want to make sure that more than 1,000 people can enjoy this channel. and enjoy it in a way that fits everybody and reveal some new content to you guys, because there's a lot coming your way, especially since I have a lot of free time over this summer. I'm going to be doing a lot to make sure that for the next few months you all will be receiving several different receiving several different series that I plan to do. Now, as for the channel currently, let's get right down to it. Currently, I do, if you all have been subscribed to my channel long enough, you know what I do consistently is the Pokemon X and Y anime reviews every Thursday. It's usually every Thursday or maybe on Friday or even the weekend. I do a review of each of the episodes and then show my thoughts and opinions on them. And if it's a big episode that had a big plot impact, then I will get with Dean and KG and even Chornick on occasion, and we'll all get together and discuss our feelings on the episode, or like do a feedback, or do some shipping discussions because we haven't done those in a while, or several different discussions that branch off to that. So you'll see me in a lot of crossovers with KG, Dean, and Chornick, and that's not stopping anytime soon. If anything, we've got more things planned for you, but I can't reveal that yet because it is in the distant future. But as far as you can tell, we'll be having a lot of like crossover reviews, and if you all have seen our the small test video of the Yoshi playthrough that KG did, as well as the Pokemon Red playthrough that I did, you can tell that there'll be a lot more stuff to come. So there we go. Also, we plan on doing the return of the commentaries for Pokemon Origins. Since Chornick temporarily has a laptop, we'll be able to do that with him. So, with that said, that's what I plan to do with the others. Now, what about my channel? Well, here's the thing. My channel has a lot of new content coming your way, and I've been thinking a lot about how my channel has been formatted and what I've been doing. Currently, I do the Pokemon X and Y anime reviews. I also do the reviews of Dragon Ball Z movies. However, I've done all of the reviews for each of the movies that have come out, including the live action one, both of them. And I also did the review of Dragon Ball GT, as well as all of the specials, including the crossover with One Piece and Toriko. So you're asking yourself, what's left, Tyrone? Well, besides the obvious Resurrection F movie that I do plan to do a review of as soon as I watch the movie, I also am aware of Dragon Ball Super. Yes, I am aware of Dragon Ball Super. I believe my laptop died around the time that the announcement was made, but I was able to learn about it thanks to several different people informing me of it and letting me know of it. And yeah, I'm well informed of Dragon Ball Super. And with that said, the question raises, what does Tyrone think about it? Well, here's what I plan to do over the next few days. I'm going to go ahead and do a discussion video with several others, or at least do, if not others, then I'll do it myself. Like a 1 hour just big conversation board about how I feel of Dragon Ball Super, as well as what I know so far about the Resurrection F movie. So yeah, I will be doing a video on that. Do not worry, it will happen. But let's get to the meat of things. What will I be doing as far as Dragon Ball Z content wise on this channel? Well, obviously you all know that after I did the Toriko One Piece crossover with Dragon Ball Z review, I need to do another one that involves 2 other guests showing their opinions about the special as well. I still have to rally up those 2 guests, but once things are done there, I will have them and we will do the review on that. But after that is the sagas. I'll be reviewing all of the sagas of Dragon Ball Z, starting from the Saiyan saga all the way up to the Majin Buu saga, chronologically. Now, time for the big reveal. Dragon Ball Super, like I said, I will be giving an opinion video about it, but I will say this, not a lot has been revealed about Dragon Ball Super for me to really go off of. I checked Dragon Ball Wiki and there's not a lot of information that I can really use to my advantage. However, I do know it exists, so you all will be getting an opinions video on that. But here's the big thing that you all are probably wondering. Will Tyrone review the series? And that is a definite yes, people. In July, when the series comes out, I will be reviewing Dragon Ball Super. However, I will be reviewing this episodes after they get subbed. A long time ago, I reviewed Pokemon X and Y only after the episodes got subbed. It was to a point where the Diantha episode just didn't get reviewed for a long time because it took forever to sub. But now, it's gotten to a point where KG, Dean, Chornick, and I have picked up enough of Pokemon to know what's going on without the need to really wait for subs to come out. And the Spanish subs come early, and KG helps me out with those so I can get clip notes on how to do the review. But as far as Dragon Ball Super, the Dragon Ball series in general, it's too hard for me to do a review of that series without reading the subtitles. I don't think it would be wise for me to go ahead and review that series without, reading the subtitles and knowing what the dialogue is. It would be too much of a hassle. So I will be doing the review of the Dragon Ball Super series, but I'll only be doing it after the episodes have been subbed. I will give my opinions on the Raw episodes via Twitter, and I'll probably tweet some little dumb joke about how I feel about each of the episodes when they pass. So rest assured, Dragon Ball Super content will be coming your way in July. Now, what else do I plan to do for this channel? Well, as you know, I will be doing the X and Y reviews, obviously, but what I'm also planning on doing is doing the return of the Death Note reviews. A long time ago, I reviewed the first season of Death Note, but there's still 2 other sagas of Death Note that I didn't get to review. The Higuchi saga, as well as the Mellow/Nier saga. I will be reviewing those, don't worry. So if all of y'all who have wondered, was he going to get back to that? Don't worry, I am. Ryuk still has my life on the line here. I kind of have to do that. So yeah. Now, I've also been paying very close attention to how I've been setting up things. There's some anime on here that I do one-off reviews of. What are one-off reviews? Animes that I just do one video review of and basically give my thoughts and opinions on and just give a big layout of how I'm going to talk about them. It's usually about an hour, maybe even 45 minutes, and I give an overall opinion on the anime as well as the crazy things and characters that are introduced. And that's usually how I give my thoughts on the anime, pros and cons and things like that. I'm calling these one-off reviews. One of the one-off reviews I did was during Valentine's Day, which was the School Rumble review, where I only tackled School Rumble once. I never made any multiple videos of it, never made any multiple discussions or top 5s or anything. I just did a review of that series on that one video and ended it. So, with that said, I actually want to experiment with these one-off reviews a lot more. Here's a list of anime that I will be doing one-off reviews of around the time of the summer. I'll be doing reviews of other anime series since I've watched a lot of anime series, but here's the list of ones that I've decided to go ahead and do reviews of that I'll just be doing one video of. So if you all ever want my opinions on these anime, check this list out. Okay, so now with those being put out the way, he'll be doing one-off reviews, but what about other series? A lot of people have been pointing out that in my channel, I do mostly reviews of Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z content, which is true. And it's usually because Pokemon has been with me the longest. It's the anime that's been with me basically my life, and Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime. So I'm obviously going to do a review of several Dragon Ball Z-like content. But there are 2 more series that I want to go ahead and introduce to the roster of reviewed animes. As you all know, Death Note is also in that section of anime that I do more than one review of. But the other 2 that I'm going to introduce are a series that I really like that I'll be doing multiple videos on as well. They'll more or less be tackling each of the arcs of the saga, and I'll be giving a breakdown of characters and several other videos dedicated to these 2 series as well. So, without further ado, I'll reveal the first anime I plan to do a review of. Yep, That's right, everyone. I'm planning to review the anime Zatch-Bell. Some of you all may remember Zatch-Bell because it was an anime that happened on Toonami a while ago. However, due to its unpopularity in America after a long running point and also being bombarded by anime like Bleach and Naruto around that point, Zatch-Bell lost popularity. Unfortunately, it didn't make it all the way through dubbed in the English version. However, in the Japanese version, it was able to be finished, and then the last episode, while it is the last episode, isn't truly a last episode to me because the manga series goes a lot further. I'll be doing several different discussion videos about how I feel about this and everything, and I will be tackling each of the arcs of Zatch-Bell and just discussing Zatch-Bell as a whole. So yeah, Zatch-Bell is one of the anime I've chosen to be on this channel that will be reviewed frequently throughout the series because I really like Zatch-Bell, and there's some things that I want to go ahead and discuss about Zatch-Bell, and it's just a really fun series to me. It's also a very nice laid-back series. So, with that said, let's move on to the next anime series that I will be doing a review of during the summer. The next anime that I'll be reviewing during the summer is... That's right, everybody. The Bounty Hunter anime that's very popular in Japan and is a very popular shonen anime series. It's really great. It's Hunter x Hunter. Now, a lot of you all probably know what Hunter x Hunter is, and a lot of you all don't know what Hunter x Hunter is. I'll be giving the breakdown on Hunter x Hunter as well during the summer, and I'll also be trying to do reviews of each of the sagas of Hunter x Hunter because there's several different arcs in Hunter x Hunter, and it's a really great series. Yeah, there's some pros and some cons within Hunter x Hunter that I really want to discuss with you guys, and I can't wait to, make content for that. So, Zatch-Bell and Hunter x Hunter are two series that will be introduced to Tyrone the God 3 channel. So, with that all being said, what are my other plans for this channel? Well, let's get back to Dragon Ball Z. As you all know, I will be reviewing all of the sagas of Dragon Ball Z, as well as Dragon Ball Super. But, now that I really stopped to look at it, there's a lot of other things that I've really stopped to think about, and I noticed that there's some videos I feel that need to be made a lot more of. Top 5s and top 10s. The top 5s and top 10s will return to this channel as well, along with the top 5/top 10 troll nerd. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of him. Another character that's been introduced to my channel that's really popular is my reverse mirrored counterpart, known as Tyrone the Devil 3. Is he gonna make a return? Maybe. I don't know. That's more or less up to him. He decides that crap. He's more of a does whatever he wants type of guy. So yeah, he's a lot less organized. But you can expect to see him arrive on this channel a lot more because he's hinting at having his own series on this channel. I can't reveal too many details yet, but rest assured there's a lot more Tyrone the Devil 3 coming to this channel in the form of his own series, so look forward to that. Now, as far as things go in video games, there is one series I kind of want to introduce, but it's a little shaky. You may or may not see it depending on how editing as well as time goes. But there's a series I'm trying to introduce to this channel that may or may not work. In the meantime, will Tyrone do a Let's Play of another video game? I'm working hard on it, and I can't really say whether or not it may happen, but it's coming more or less towards the future. If you all have any suggestions on which video game you want me to Let's Play, I would suggest try to think of a video game that's more or less in the Game Boy Advance era right now, because I'm trying my best. Yeah, please understand. I'm trying my best to make sure that I can do like Xbox 360, Wii U, PlayStation 3, video games, or Super Nintendo, because I have all of these consoles, but there's no real way for me to record them as of right now. I mean, I have a way, but I'm still working on it to make sure that you all get the best quality possible. Now, another thing I want to discuss. as you all currently know, not only do I have the YouTube channel that you all watch and are subscribed to and, you know, enjoy content on, I also have a Twitter that recently happened. I think it's been less than a year. Yeah, I've had a Twitter, but we're going to expand our social networking web even further by introducing the Tumblr. Now I know what you're thinking. What? He has a Tumblr? And a lot of you all are thinking, what is a Tumblr? I don't know either. I'm having a different person work on the Tumblr channel. I'm not going to be working on the Tumblr channel personally. However, I will be checking on it every now and then, doing some several different edits for graphics and things like that. However, the person I'm assigning to do the Tumblr, they will be in charge of the Tumblr channel. I recently have a partner with me, in actuality, not just in internet land like KG, Dean, and Chornick, an actual partner who's working with me who will help me with the Tumblr account, because they have a Tumblr, they know how Tumblr works. I don't know how Tumblr works. And expect to see several like funny comments and funny pictures and little GIF files and fun things like that on the Tumblr channel. So we are expanding our horizon. Now, who's going to be helping me on the Tumblr channel? Can't give too much details right now, but I can show you a picture of their mascot. Boom. This will be the mascot for the Tumblr channel. And yes, if you all know your Pokemon, this is ptr1. The partner who's doing the Tumblr channel likes this Pokemon. So I figured, since I'm using Dedenne anyway as the mascot for this channel, ptr1 will be a nice fit for the branched off Tumblr channel. So there you all go. Tumblr will be added to my repertoire of social networking as far as my channel is concerned. I will be giving a link from the Tumblr to YouTube, as vice versa. I will be giving a link to the Tumblr once it is uploaded, and it will be in the link of this description. So, with the Tumblr, Hunter x Hunter, Zatch-Bell, the Dragon Ball Super series, and several other things being introduced, as well as the one-off animes that I'll be reviewing, these are the things I plan to do for the YouTube channel, and these are the things that you all can look forward to. I do apologize for missing for so long, but you know, the things happened. Several things came up to where I was unable to use my computer for a long amount of time, and every time I tried to get it fixed, it was one hassle after another. Now, I bet you all are thinking, is this update video all he's going to be doing for the 1,000 subscribers? And that is a definite no. I'll be going on Twitter to ask you guys what questions do you want to ask me, and I'll be working on a Q&A. Because I feel like I need to do another Q&A since it's been almost like 500 subscribers since I did the last Q&A. So with that said, I want to go ahead and give you all the chance to ask the questions that you all want to ask, and then I'll be able to answer them and give a nice Q&A with you guys. And things like that will be so much easier. So, if you all have any questions for me, I will send a link to the Twitter, and then you can go on Twitter and ask me those questions. I will be sure to write them down, and then we'll do the Q&A video later on during next week or this week. It'll be within the confines of a few days. It's not gonna take long, trust me. Because around this time, I'm still doing the review for episode 73 since it happened recently, and then I have to set up for the other videos that I said I was going to do reviews on. Now, a lot of y'all are probably wondering about the Poke Research series, that I did every Sunday. The Poke Research series will still be going on, and I believe that the episode I planned to do was the Christian episode, where determining whether or not Pokemon is anti-religious. I will be tackling that one, however, due to me just getting the laptop back and me recovering from missing for a month, I do apologize. Please understand, it has to be postponed yet again. But don't worry, the Poke Research series will happen every Sunday. So yeah, don't worry, every Sunday I will be doing Poke Research. However, it had to be postponed, and since the holidays are coming, it's going to be a lot harder for me. But don't worry, every Sunday I will be doing Poke Research again. Now, with all this content being introduced, you're probably asking yourself, well, how is all of this content going to be organized? How is Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Super, Zatch-Bell, as well as the X and Y series all going to fit into one channel weekly without us losing our minds? Here is the idea. It's not concrete in stone, but here's the idea. Since Pokemon X and Y comes out every Thursday, I figured I'd do a review of the Pokemon X and Y every Thursday. On Friday, I would go ahead and tackle like Hunter x Hunter or Zatch-Bell. Both of these series are over, which means I don't have to worry about each episode updating and whatnot. I can go ahead and do videos on those. And since I'm doing reviews of just the sagas, it won't be as bad. Saturdays are still reserved to Dragon Ball Z. Saturdays is the day that I usually upload Dragon Ball Z stuff, so I will not be missing a beat on that. I will be doing the reviews of each of the sagas every time on Saturday. So Dragon Ball Z, Hunter x Hunter, and Zatch-Bell are just me reviewing the arcs, and then I'll do like character breakdown and things like that on several days. What I want to do is go ahead and devote Wednesday to Zatch-Bell and Tuesday to Hunter x Hunter. That's the idea. And then on Mondays it could be a whatever day. Or if push comes to shove, I plan to make Zatch-Bell on Monday and Hunter x Hunter on Tuesday, because on Wednesdays, if you all haven't noticed already, a new episode of Gintama comes out, and I do commentaries on Gintama with KG Prestige, which, by the way, I will be catching back up on. I understand that me missing has hindered KG a little as far as your Gintama content, and I do apologize about that. I do apologize. I'm so sorry. My laptop was unable to work, so I had no way to watch Gintama. But rest assured, I'm working around the clock to make sure that I can get all of these things organized. So, with that said, here's the things that are definite in stone. Poke Research will be on Sundays, Dragon Ball content will be on Saturdays, and then Thursdays is devoted to Pokemon X and Y. If not on Thursdays, then it's usually on Friday if things come up. If not, then Fridays will be devoted to top 5s, top 10s, or whatever. So, with that all being said, I'm so glad that I was able to reveal all of this fresh content to you. But wait, there's one more thing. Going over my channel for a while, I've done some research, and I've been able to pick up what people like the most, and get your opinions on what is most well received, like Tyrone the Devil 3, the top 5 Trolls guy, everything. And I know that there's one video in particular that's most viewed. Mario Generations was the most viewed for a while, but it's finally been dethroned by another video, and that's the Dragon Ball Evolution video review that I made way back almost a year ago. It's been almost 1 year since I reviewed Dragon Ball Evolution, and a lot of you all know my feelings towards it because it took me 1 hour to do that review, and that 1 hour contains basically all the rage that you've ever seen me have in one video. But why is this? Is it because I hate to see one of a great animated series be tarnished by live action and how bad of a job they did? Yeah, that's basically it. There's no arguing that point. That's exactly why everybody liked it, because it was rage on live action. But because of that, I've decided to review another live action movie. A lot of you all probably already know what it is. While it's not an anime, I will be reviewing this. That's right. Avatar: The Last Airbender live action movie. A lot of you all probably want to see my reactions on how I feel about this atrocity, because I like the Avatar: The Last Airbender animated series. While it's not an anime, it's deserved the same respect as most anime. So to do a review of this live action movie is going to be good, considering the fact that I've watched the live action movie more than once and they've screwed up plenty of time. So yeah, be sure to watch that in the future. I'm not sure what date I'm going to do the review of that movie, but rest assured, Avatar: The Last Airbender live action will be reviewed on this channel at some time in the future. So yeah, with all of that content said, this is what we'll be looking forward to. I really want to thank each and every one of you all for your support. Even when I was absent for all of those weeks, each of you all were like concerned for me and wondering where I was and wondering where all the new content was, and like my absence. And I really want to thank you all for that. I really want to thank you all for your support. I really want to thank each and every one of you all for subscribing even when I was absent and not making uploads. I'm pretty sure I lost some subscribers during this as well. Like, some of you all have unsubscribed due to the lack of content that was uploaded, and I do apologize. I hope I can get some of those subscribers back. But in the end, it's not really about the numbers, guys. I mean, I can't stress that enough. We talked about this several times with several other YouTubers. I know a lot of you all have even gone off and been like, I want to be on the same level as Tyrone and KG and Dean when it comes to content. And you got to remember, guys, if you start doing this for profit or numbers instead of just doing it to have fun and communicate with the others, then things won't work out. Like, it will never work out, because at that point you're just doing it to see a number go up. And that's not what YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever have you, that's not what it's about. It's not about how many people you want to like you. It's about how many people share the same views as you, how many people have the same opinions as you. You know, like, part of me is also glad that while 1,000 isn't exactly a big number compared to a lot of the YouTubers like Jay Witts and Chugga Conroy, the Brain Scratch Commentaries, Game Grumps, all of them, like, it's not a big number. 1,000 isn't impressive, but I do appreciate that while this number is big to me, it's still relatively small, because I want the chance to communicate with each of you guys. There's a lot of friends and some fellow subscribers and things that I've actually gotten to talk to in person and comment with in person, only because, you know, it's been such a manageable number. Does that mean I want you guys to stop subscribing? No, don't do that. Please subscribe. It's just, I like to think that this channel is a view on anime and video games first and a number cruncher second. Like, it's a subscription account second. I would be perfectly fine if there was no subscription account and just people watching my videos just for the fun of it, or just because they're bored, or just because they want to hear my thoughts on something and give their own thoughts on how my thoughts are. I want discussion first. I want content and conversation first. It's the whole reason why I started this channel. And just whenever you're making videos, or for those of you all who have started off with making a YouTube channel or want to get a good start, don't ever forget that. Don't ever forget that you're making this to have fun, guys. You're making this because you love anime. You're making this because you love Pokemon. You're making this because you love video games. You're making this because you love Xbox, Wii U, PlayStation, whatever have you. So when I make a video, I want to communicate with you first. I'll take your subscription second. But that's all I really have to say. I enjoy making videos. I love the amount of friends that I've made, not just within KG, Dean, Chornick, Insane Game Freak, the Anime Heroes, and all of those guys. Not just in them, but the friends that I will make. Like, I can't wait to cross over with some of you guys. I can't wait to have discussions with you guys. I can't wait to branch off and meet with several other YouTubers. Who knows? Maybe I will be able to meet up with Jay Witts, and maybe I will be able to have discussions with Quaman and Black and Fist over Dragon Ball Super. I'm hoping for these opportunities, but at the same time, I will never lose sight of what this channel's supposed to be. And I definitely have to thank you all for supporting me this long, all the way up to 1,000 subs. And here's hoping that I get more, not just subscribers, but friends. And with that said, everybody, look forward to the new content. We've got a Tumblr channel coming, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Super, the Dragon Ball Z sagas, Zatch-Bell. I can't wait to do all of this with you, and many one-off anime reviews to come, and maybe some Let's Plays. So with that said, I really can't wait. This is going to be a fun time. I just can't put into words how grateful I am that 1,000 people have decided to come together and support my channel this much. It's truly an honor. Thank you, everyone. And with that said, Tyrone the Guy 3, out everybody. Look forward to new stuff.